YouTube, how we doing? PPS here, ready to get after it yet again. College basketball. We're doing YouTube play today. Pass prop did not work today. Stu's busy. Obviously, first day back with NBA, so I'm assuming we'll get back to that. To be honest, I don't even know if I'll do NBA for the show purpose anymore, just because I'm kind of around All-Star break is usually when I just kind of dive in to college basketball and kind of transition me into March, just because it is it's that time of year, right? We got the fun stuff, college basketball time, and let me just give a couple minutes, get some people in here, we'll get rolling. Tough. Hey, not a bad look. Good stuff. I did not have that, actually. I had the Arizona first half over. I did talk about the under for BYU, but I did not play that. This was my official play, which was Arizona first half over 77.5, minus 120. That did lose by the hook. I kind of was owed that after even though Miami of Ohio, I feel like we were rolling with that one, and we did win by the hook in that one. So I can't get mad when I lose by the hook. When that's just part of betting and doing it for a long enough time. It's just shit like that's going to happen. DeBansa did cash some stuff for me. I had a couple parlay pieces with his points and rebounds. He did get there. Dude was phenomenal. He's at 14-1 now for National Player of the Year. I just hope Michigan just destroys Duke this weekend and put Boozer in his place there a little bit, because DeBansa just put up 35 on a top 5 team in the country. Duke ain't playing anybody like that. I'm excited to watch that game there. Hey, good shit, dude. Hey, good for you. I'm always happy. I'm happy when you guys make money here. Obviously, for my tracking purposes, I would have to take that one as an L, but we are, I believe, 8-1 over our last 9. Now we're 8-2. So hopefully we can get to 9-2. I have a lot of teams that are like teams that I really like to play overall on the docket today. So I'm excited to talk about that. If you guys could hit that like button for me, I really appreciate it. Subscribe over on YouTube if you haven't already. I'm at Scovsbighits right now. I do not have full stuff done with Twitter. I'm still messaging them and talking to them. So that kind of sucks. But like I said, guys, I'm really hoping to get my account back. I'm honestly not hopeful. That sucks because there was like 15,000 of you guys follow me over there. And now we're gonna have to make stuff work. So if you guys are following that account, if you could report it, I think there's a link that reports to report for someone. If you could report that on my end, I'm hoping to get that account back. I've been talking to Premium for a little while, and just still have not heard much back from them. So that is unfortunate, but we are trucking away, and hopefully getting some answers here pretty quick, because it just kind of sucks the spot we're in, because you can have unlimited amount of stuff that you can tell these guys, and they still don't do much for you. Like backing you and trying to help you. But if you're following my Twitter, obviously you can still see I'm player props on there. I switched over to my other account, so my other account is the one below here. If you guys could go follow me over there on Twitter, on X, really appreciate it. If you could subscribe on YouTube, you'll know when I go live. And so moves us to 10-7 on the year. Sorry, I'm kind of going back and forth today, dude. I've been kind of going back and forth on wanting to play this game and how I want to play it, because I do really like this game for a lot of different reasons, but I will find best line available. Again, guys, when I do these, I look at, I'm trying to just look at FanDuel and DraftKings, just because, I feel like 90% of you guys will get covered in that bucket, right? Being able to have 90% of you guys have those lines. Usually I'm just going to finalize here on FanDuel. Don't see any other options. So looking like I'm just going to roll with it here with a first half line versus trying to go full game. Actually, I think this is the full game one. So I will be playing some of our boys. I believe it is 161.5 everywhere. Let's get to it. I'm going to be going for 9-2 with this one. This is going to be South Dakota, Denver for full game over 161.5. I do like first half as well. I'll talk about it here in a second. If you want to play that, I definitely have no issues there. I did see a question pop up. I will get to some questions after. I just want to make sure that, we got 15 of you guys in here live. I want to make sure you guys are able to hear everything before we kind of just getting into some Q&A. But, I'm going to go South Dakota, Denver over 161.5. Obviously, pace-wise, South Dakota should be able to dictate. They are 45th in adjusted pace, adjusted tempo. Bottom 50 in adjusted defense. Denver, again, is bottom 5 in adjusted defense, but they're going to be paced up in this spot by South Dakota. I always like having Denver play at home because these guys do show out quite a bit at home. First matchup, 154 total at South Dakota. We saw, 80 points in the second half, only 74 in the first half. So barely went under, I believe. That was a 169.5 game total in that spot. And now I feel like we're getting a huge discount here. I really don't get why. I understand, you can look at the first game and be like, okay, that wasn't great. But South Dakota shot 73% from the free throw line. Horrible. Denver, who shoots much better at home, 5 for 23 from 3. That is horrible. Also, both these teams usually draw more fouls than what we saw in that first game there. To only have 27 total fouls is pretty wild with how these two teams play. Also, both these teams defensively are just atrocious. So obviously the shot making will have to be on display here. South Dakota is bottom 30 in first half points allowed at 38.5. Denver is actually a couple points worse at 329, allowing almost 39 points per game in the first half. Obviously, that would be over the total that we're looking for there in the first half. So I think my issue here is both teams don't play any defense. Denver can't stop the three-point ball at all. They're bottom 30 in that category, 37%. There, South Dakota allowing 37% from 3 on the road this year. So pace-wise, we should be there. I think that was a little bit more of an anomaly in that first game. I haven't seen a team shoot under 25% against South Dakota from 3 at all. So I'm expecting to see that, play a little bit more towards the mean here. Denver has been playing better. They have been playing better. They've won 3 of their last 4. Obviously, the loss to Omaha is not great. That was at Omaha, but they did beat North Dakota. And they did beat North Dakota State, that's their only loss on the year in conference. So Denver has been playing better, 3 of their last 4, and obviously playing very well on home turf. But they got 4 guys in double figures. Their top 4 scorers all shoot over 34% from 3. Their top 3 scorers all shoot over 39% from 3. So I do expect Denver not to shoot 22% from the three-point line in this spot. So expecting a little better performance there. Denver's actually favored, which is just mind-boggling to me that this team is favored because they are just so bad defensively. But, South Dakota is, those two are fighting right in the middle of this pack. To be, I think Denver is 6th, South Dakota is 5th. Going over to the South Dakota side, top 2 scorers, 14 and 21 per game. They also have 3 other guys in double digits here, but 3-point percentage, again, really important when you're playing teams that just don't guard the 3-point line well. That is just, hard to watch. I believe their number 1 scorer, Isaac Bruns, is out. I haven't seen him playing in a little bit. So I'm not expecting to see much from him. Going forward this year, I haven't seen anything. I know he's 21 points per game, and he scored 20 in that first matchup. But, we have seen South Dakota have a couple of these other guys step up. They do have a center who's been very, very good lately. In Fens, 14.5 points per game, 7-footer. Again, Denver does not rebound the ball well. Should be able to get some putbacks. Offensive rebounds were not that important in that first game at all. So that one, I don't even think. Oh, yeah, he went for 23 and 12 in that Denver game. So Cameron Fens, I'm expecting to see a big game out of him. 23 and 12 in that first game. I wouldn't even be surprised if he goes for more than that because Denver just has no bigs and has no ability to guard in the paint. So I'm expecting a lot of threes, a lot of offensive rebounds, a lot of foul shots. So obviously pace here is indicative. We need South Dakota to run this game. Obviously, we should see a lot of pace because I don't think either team will be getting back on defense. I think it's just going to be like first to 85 wins in this one. And I think we get a nice over here at 161.5 at -110 on all of our books. I have not changed anything. I have had the same. Nope, I haven't moved anything. I haven't changed anything in the back here, so I don't think that is a thing. I haven't changed anything. Obviously, I have more baseball stuff up in the top because we're there. I just told you I just despise Doc Rivers. Obviously, I love the Bucks. I was down there for when they did when they were in the finals. I was down in Deer District. I was down there. I'm a fan. Don't worry. I still have all my stuff. It's just I don't know if you have been following me for a while, but obviously baseball season's kind of my jam. That's what I like. Obviously played for a long time. I still coach. I'm still in the game right now. So yeah. So once it gets a little warm out, we need that baseball stuff up. But no, I didn't take anything down. I don't switch it very much. In the back, all Wisconsin stuff all the time in the back. So yeah, let's take a peek. What do I think of the William and Mary? Oh, Jesus Christ. I have not bet on them this year, so take that for what you will. I'm just going to pull up some numbers here. Oh, wow. I did not know they were running at that type of pace. They're playing fast. They're playing fast this year. William and Mary top 10 in pace. That was not what I was expecting to see there. Let me pull this up. Is this an early start? Yeah, it's early start. I've bet Campbell this year. I have bet Campbell a couple times. I just don't think that this is a game where I would really want to play a number that high. I feel like Campbell overs have been something I have seen quite a bit, but this is tough because Campbell is horrible at guarding the three-point line. So if you're relying on threes, I would much rather have it be me relying on threes from the home team. William and Mary is the away team, and they're a top 100 three-point defense. So I would honestly probably lean a little under here. I just don't. Yeah, I like the under. I just kind of you can go pace all you want, but you need to score some big boy numbers there. Like you need to be shooting well. So no real thoughts. I won't have a bet in that one, but I would definitely lean towards an under at the 168.5. I do get it. Obviously the pace is going to be kind of crazy. This is a game that you bet, but you don't watch because you're going to be on the edge of your seat the entire time. Like this is going to be nerve-wracking the entire time watching these dudes just run. So yeah, I would stay away, but if I had to lean, it would definitely be leaning towards the under there. So I'm not seeing a ton of other questions in here. I'll give it to you guys one more time. Maybe if we can get the likes up to like 25 or 30, I'll drop a second one on YouTube by the end of the day. Because I have a couple of teams in here that are wagon teams for me. I sent out like 6 VIP plays this morning immediately because I have all my teams on the board today. So I really like a lot of spots. I'm really hoping some of you guys are betting on Duke so I can go back and bet Michigan because I do want to bet Michigan for the weekend because I think they just smack them. So unfortunately, I can't because it's minus 160. But definitely excited to watch that one. So I'll be back tomorrow. I might do another morning one. Or maybe I'll just do pass the prop. It'll just kind of be by ear, just seeing what time Stu pops in and wants to do our show. But yeah, if you guys could, again, follow me at Scovsbighits. Player _props is going to be like the username name. So obviously appreciate all you guys popping over here. I know we're slowly having to like rebuild my entire Twitter existence from like what 14,000 down to 700. So if you guys could share out the video, promote, that would be great for me. Trying to grow it back and hopefully get my account back, but still haven't heard anything back. That has been great for me getting the account back. So hopefully we will continue to cash some tickets for you guys while we're at it, and hopefully be able to keep putting out some winners with you guys over these next couple of days. So appreciate you guys. Updated numbers there. Let me pull it up. 10-7, 1.4 units, and I believe it's 8 and 2 over our last 10. So hopefully we can get a couple more. Have a good one, guys. Best of luck on all your bets today. If you have any questions, just drop them in the YouTube chat after the fact. I do see all of them after. I'm usually pretty good at getting to all those before the slate starts. But yeah, have a good one, guys. Best of luck on all your bets. And again, DM me over on Twitter, drop them on YouTube. And the Twitter handle's the thing on the bottom there. So drop my Twitter handle. It's Scovsbighits. That's the Twitter handle now. Player_props is my account that was hacked. So if you're trying to like go over there and like report that account, I don't know how it's going to be because it's some Coach Sophie, whatever the hell her name is. So if you're over on Twitter right now and you're watching me on Twitter, I assume that you know who I am and you were following me and not Coach Sophie. If you could go over there, report and do it reporting for someone else that they're impersonating someone else, because that is obviously my account. You guys have seen me there for 7 years. We've been getting after it. So hopefully we just put some pressure on Twitter because I know a lot of other people got it back. I don't know what's happening with mine or why mine's taking so long, but I appreciate all the support as always. You guys are the best. And yeah, like I said, I'll be back tomorrow and I'll have some more plays out today. So have a good one, guys. Best of luck, and we will catch you tomorrow.